What if you've been walking past living things without ever realizing it? What if something alive could hide in plain sight, right beneath your feet? No movement, no sound, no sign of life, just stone. But what if those stones were watching the sun, breathing slowly, waiting? This is Lithops, the plant that chose to disappear in order to survive. In some of the harshest places on Earth, life does not announce itself. There are no lush forests, no flowing rivers, no vibrant green fields, only dry land, endless rock, and a silence that stretches for miles. In the deserts of southern Africa, particularly Namibia and South Africa, the ground is scattered with stones. Thousands of them, different shapes, different colors, each one shaped by time, wind, and heat. At first glance, nothing seems alive. But look closer, much closer, because among these stones, something is hiding. Lithops, often called living stones, are plants that have mastered one of the most extraordinary survival strategies in nature. They became invisible. Each Lithops plant consists of two thick leaves, fused together, forming a shape that closely resembles a small stone. But it's not just the shape, it's the color, the patterns, the texture. Some look like cracked granite. Others resemble smooth pebbles. Some even mimic the speckled patterns of surrounding rocks. They don't just live among stones, they become them. The deserts where lithops grow are unforgiving. Temperatures can soar during the day and drop dramatically at night. Rain is rare. Water is precious. In such an environment, survival is not about growth. It's about endurance. Lithops have adapted by storing water inside their thick leaves, turning their bodies into reservoirs. But they take this adaptation even further. Most of the plant remains underground. Only the top surface, the part that looks like a stone, is visible. This minimizes exposure to heat and reduces water loss. Even sunlight is carefully managed. The top surface of lithops contains translucent windows that allow light to enter deep into the plant, where photosynthesis occurs safely below the surface.
This remarkable plant
It is a design refined over millions of years.
A perfect example.
Why would a plant evolve to look like a rock? The answer lies in survival. In a landscape where food is scarce, animals will eat almost anything they can find. A soft, water-filled plant would be an easy target. So lithops chose a different path. It didn't grow thorns. It didn't produce toxins. Instead, it disappeared. By blending perfectly with its surroundings, it avoids being noticed at all. Predators walk past it, step over it, never realizing it was there. It is not stronger than its environment. It is smarter. For most of the year, lithops remain hidden. Still, silent, unremarkable. But then, something changes. From the center of what appears to be a stone, a flower begins to emerge. Delicate, bright, alive. White or yellow petals unfold toward the sun, transforming the illusion completely. For a brief moment, the stone reveals its true nature. A living thing that chose invisibility until the perfect time to be seen. Lithops grow slowly, very slowly. In fact, their growth is so subtle that it can go unnoticed for years. Each year, the plant replaces its old leaves with a new pair. The old leaves dry out and shrink away as the new ones emerge from within. This cycle continues quietly, year after year. No rush, no excess, just survival through balance. Despite their resilience, lithops are fragile in their own way. They depend on very specific conditions. Precise rainfall patterns, well-drained soil, stable climate. Too much water, and they rot. Too little, and they shrink beyond recovery. They exist in a narrow window of survival. And as environments change, that window becomes smaller. There is something deeply philosophical about lithops. In a world that often rewards visibility, they chose invisibility. In a world that values growth, they chose stillness. In a world that celebrates attention, they chose to be overlooked. And yet, they survive. Not by competing, not by dominating, but by understanding their environment and becoming part of it. We often think of stillness as inactivity, as absence. But lithops challenge that idea. They are not inactive. They are precise. Every movement, every change, happens slowly, intentionally, hidden beneath the surface. It reminds us that not all life is visible. Not all progress is obvious. Sometimes, the most important transformations happen quietly. So the next time you walk through a quiet place, a desert, a garden, even a path of stones, take a moment, look closer, because what seems lifeless may be anything but, and somewhere, beneath your feet, a living thing may be waiting, perfectly still, for the right moment to reveal itself.